Hey guys, it's Elohim. I'm here sort of early in the morning. You guys, I don't normally make videos, but you guys got me on this video, making this video about this whole ninja advertisement thing. And I just wanted to make a video. I don't find that Twitter's really a good place to sort of explain yourself or debate things. So I thought I'd just make a short video and just explain and try to articulate. I'll do my best my point and why this is an issue for not only myself but other broadcasters. So here's what happened. Or here is what's happening. Basically, on people's you know, sites, on channels, okay, on people's channels, there are some advertisements playing right now that advertise for Ninja's New Year stream that is coming up. Okay, so let's say that you go into a broadcast, you normally are hit with ads. You guys are very familiar with this. It could be about Red Bull, it could be about this, it could be about that. This individual ad is about Ninja's personal channel and his New Year's event. Okay. So, why is this an issue? This is an issue for a couple of reasons, but I'm going to do my best to explain where I'm coming from and some other broadcasters are coming from. So let's put it into a sort of analogy, if you will. Analogies are sometimes a little muddled, so we're gonna walk slowly through this. So bear with me, but I'm gonna give it my best. Okay, so let's say that Twitch is Walmart. Okay, so Twitch is Walmart, and within Walmart, I know many of you guys have been to Walmart or some grocery stores if you're not familiar with Walmart. Sometimes when you go into a grocery store, you'll see individual products, on the shelves, but I don't want you to view broadcasters like that. Think of broadcasters as the people that have a stand inside of the grocery store or Walmart. Okay, so sometimes when you go into a grocery store, you'll see a person actually at a stand. They have a specific product, a specific brand. They're selling that or giving samples away that is theirs. And while they may be under the roof of Walmart and have to follow their guidelines and rules, Walmart does not necessarily own their actual brand and their business. Okay. They may have a deal where they sell there and advertise there, but not that they own it. Okay, so some people are a little confused about the relationship between broadcasters and Twitch, and it is not an employee boss relationship. Whenever we sign a contract with Twitch, we are signing a contract as individual contractors. Okay, we are not employees, and a lot of us, especially those doing it seriously, have businesses associated with this. I own Elohim TV LLC. That is registered. That is my business, and I have my branding, and all of that belongs to me. It does not belong to Twitch. And while I am blessed and happy that Twitch exists for me to build that business and that brand, it does not belong to them. So I am beholden, much like the stand person is in Walmart, to a certain degree, but I am not owned like some people would believe. Okay, so I just want to get that out of the way right away. So let's say that there are other stands in this Walmart, all sorts of different products. Okay, let's just say somebody's selling light fixtures or celery or maple syrup. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Just view it in this thing, esports variety. Some people are doing different. Let's chat. That kind of thing. Everybody's doing a little something different on Twitch. And while some of us have, some of us do the same thing or create the same product, right? Following this analogy, it's still even different. So let's pretend that I sell peanut butter at my stand. Let's say that that's what I'm passionate about. I want to make peanut butter, right? And there are other peanut butter stands out there. That's totally fine. There is literally no problem with somebody having another peanut butter stand. Maybe they make crunchy and I make smooth, or that wouldn't happen. Smooth as shit. I would definitely make crunchy. But let's just say that, you guys get the analogy. I am creating a product. I'm creating my peanut butter. It's going to taste different to different people. Some people are going to prefer mine over theirs, whatever. Just like with any business and any product. Now, here's the problem, okay? The problem is that under this assumption of this analogy, this is like waking up to go to your stand in the morning for work. Okay, let's say you're like, okay, I'm going to go in, I'm going to sit at my stand, I'm going to sell some peanut butter today. You go to your stand, and when you go to your stand is plastered with advertisements for a rival peanut butter maker. Okay. Now, and not only just a rival peanut, but like the best in the business. Like it's like Jif, like Peter Pan, like I'm here with my mom and pop store peanut butter trying to sell some stuff and people like it, whatever. But when I go to my stand, my individual personal stand, my channel, okay, I have Ninja peanut butter advertisements all over the stand, all over the stand. Try Ninja peanut butter, blah. On this date, we're gonna have a Ninja peanut butter event, and I want to be clear. First of all, there's nothing wrong with Ninja. There's nothing wrong with advertising. It's totally fine. The problem here is that it's plastered all over my personal brand and business, and I don't have a say in it whatsoever. Okay. This wouldn't typically happen. Like if you go to the grocery store, you might have different products and they might be competing, but you typically don't have to, when you go up and buy a Coke product, watch a Pepsi commercial or you have to peel off a Pepsi, advertisement to open up your Coke. That doesn't happen. These are two, they're both making sodas, that kind of thing. There is no problem if, for instance, Walmart, as it were, Twitch, wants to host this event in their store, a peanut butter store event. Okay. Some people are under the assumption they're telling me that I should count my lucky stars that Ninja Peanut Butter is throwing this event because the exposure is going to be so big from this that I'm going to benefit just simply being in the same business as him. I think that there is a valid argument for that somewhere. I do. I think that, advertising for Twitch on Twitch is not necessarily efficient, but it could and probably will get a lot of those Twitch users to Ninja stream on that date, at that time. Sorry, my puppy's walking up to me. At that time, and it's going to drive the numbers up, which could result in a huge stream, which is going to, probably get wrote about in blogs and get all over the internet. It's going to be a huge deal, right? So that exposure argument's not a bad argument. It's not, but that's not the point. It's not about the exposure. I'm thankful that Ninja has as much exposure as he does. Thank God. Cool. Thank you, Ninja, for that. That's awesome. It has helped me and other broadcasters on the platform. However, that does not mean that I necessarily want to advertise for Ninja's personal channel on mine. There's no problem if Twitch is doing a main event. If they did the same advertisement, but they did it on Twitch's main channel, no problem, right? That's an event for Twitch. Everybody's showing up. It's not about the individual's channel. It's about the community. Or if Red Bull, who I believe is, I could be wrong about this, but is sponsoring it, if Red Bull had it on their main channel, it's an advertisement. I don't normally get upset when people advertise on my channel. If Red Bull advertises on my channel, I don't make energy drinks. Why would I care? In fact, it's good for the website. But what's happening is there is a certain amount of etiquette that we have, for the most part, as Twitch broadcasters, come to know and follow just because we respect each other. We know that there's other stands in the store, right? We know that other people are selling products. We know that, but we all are very respectful of each other's space. And normally we don't want to talk about it in this terms like it's a business because for the most part, it's not an issue. We know better. Broadcasters and viewers alike know better than to go into somebody else's broadcast and advertise either their broadcast or somebody else's. This has been a long-standing etiquette, social etiquette that we have all followed and we have all enjoyed because we've all respected each other's individual stands, our broadcasts. Okay, so it's not about, again, the advertisement. It's not about Ninja being the best. It's not about jealousy or any of those things, okay? I'm thankful for those things. It is entirely about having the say and whether or not somebody's individual product is plastered all over yours. And that's what's happening is what if, everybody loves, to love on smaller streamers, and they should. But let's say a smaller streamer who's trying to make it in the world, he's doing his own New Year's event. He's got his own New Year's event, but the people coming into his channel are blasted with Ninja's New Year's event, not Twitch's New Year's event, not Red Bull's New Year's event. It's Ninja's on his personal channel. That's messed up, man. Like maybe that individual didn't want to advertise for a totally conflicting broadcast at the same time as theirs, and I think it's inappropriate, and I don't think that it's reasonable. Eh, you might disagree, and that's totally good. I'm not, and again, that argument with the whole exposure thing pops up. I'm not saying that there aren't benefits to the way they do it, but you can have the same exact outcome, if you would just do it on the main channel, and you wouldn't be stepping on anybody's toes. You could have, like I said, the big peanut butter event, raise awareness, ninjas involved, all on the Twitch website, the Twitch main channel. No problem with that. Again, the point is specifically individual channels being advertised on individuals' channels. That's the problem. That is it in a nutshell. So that's just my opinion on it. Hopefully I articulated that pretty well, and even the people who maybe are down a little bit kind of get a better idea of where we're coming from. Again, we do not hate the event. I think it's going to be a stellar event. I hope it gets insane numbers and drives exposure to this website 100%. No problem with Ninja. Don't agree with everything he does, but I don't agree with a lot of what a lot of people do. So that's not an issue. He's a fine individual from what I've seen. But it is really what it comes down to is being able to protect your brand and your business from other people that are in direct conflict with what you're doing being advertised on your channel without your permission. Anyways, this is a 12-minute video now. It went a little longer than I thought it would. Kind of muddled my way through, but hopefully I made my points. I hope you guys have an excellent day. And for those of you who, it's great because I've had a few, back and forths with people, but no arguments about this. I really appreciate everybody on Twitter having adult conversations. And that's one of the wonderful things about being an adult is we can disagree and still respect each other and, converse and not have to resort to all sorts of silliness. So appreciate you guys for those of you who did debate with me back and forth. Hopefully this explains a little bit better the point. And I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful New Year's vacation if you guys are on it or just at home. Love you guys. Take care or fuck off.